45
Recording is
minus
on.
45 plus 14. Yes. Whenever we have things like this, we use what we have outside the bracket to open the bracket. That is, we use it to multiply the one inside the bracket. Okay? And that is going to be 45 minus that plus 14. Okay, by the time you want to remove it, you use this minus to multiply the plus inside. So it now become 45 minus and plus. Mute yourself, please. Mute yourself. Everybody, mute yourself. Okay, mute yourself. I will not say that again. If I see your background being noisy, I will send you out of the class. Mute yourself. Let there be silence. Thank you. So when we say minus times plus, it will give us a minus. Then we have 14. So the question is actually saying 45 minus 14. Okay.
Recording
What
is on.
I'm saying, what I am seeing here, you now try to look for the option. So the question is what 5 minus. By the time you do the calculation, it will give us what is this? Who is this? Second question is talking about similar triangle. In the figure below, triangle XYZ is similar. Triangle XYZ is similar to triangle PQR. Find length QR. We do what we call the corresponding ratio. So the length that we find the ratio of the corresponding length. Okay. Since the question says triangle XYZ is similar to PQ, so we do it this way: line XY over line PQ, you pick it in that order, is equals to XZ over PR is equals to YZ over QR. That is how it goes. Once you get it like this, then you now go back to the triangles. What is XY? From the diagram, XY is 5. PQ from the other side, we don't know it. PQ equals to XZ is equals to 6 over PR. PR is 8 equals to YZ. YZ is 7 over QR. We don't know QR. And that is what the question asks us to calculate. So this one is not going to be useful. Okay, so as it is now, we equate the two. 6 over 8 is equals to 7 over QR. Then you cross multiply. Okay, by so doing, we now say 6 times QR. QR is equals to 8 times 7. You divide both sides by 6. Okay, and once you do that, 6 divide 6 here, then 2 can go in 6 here, we have 3. 2 can go here, we have 4. We are left with QR from the left hand side. So I am saying that QR is equals to 4 times 7 over 3, and that is 28 over 3. 28 over 3. That is the value of QR. In the diagram below, OAB is an enlargement of OA prime, B prime, enlargement. Use the information in the diagram to answer question 3, 4, and 5. The next question here says, which point is the center of enlargement? Which point is the center of enlargement. Okay, the center of enlargement. Fathia is raising her hand. Fathia, what is happening? Okay, now let's continue.
Sir, please, I don't understand number two.
Okay, it's okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, this is number two. We call it similar shapes. Okay, so to find the missing side of a similar shape, there is something we call corresponding length. Do you know that? Quick, quick now, respond to me sharp, sharp. That's the one I'm talking to now, so that it won't look
Yes,
as
sir.
if.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yes, corresponding length. So we find the ratio of the corresponding length. Okay. Now, since they have labeled the triangle for us, it makes it easier to identify. Now they said in the figure below, triangle XYZ is similar to triangle PQR, which means angle X corresponds to angle P, angle Y corresponds to angle Q, angle Z corresponds to angle R. So if that is noted very well, if that one is clear to you, now the side will now be the corresponding side will be XY. See the way I pick it, the first two letters corresponds to PQ, the first two letter in that triangle. So ratio simply means we express them in form of fraction. That is why I say XY, line XY over line PQ is equals to, I have picked the first two, I pick another two angles from the first triangle. I said XZ, X Z. Look at the way I pick the first and the last. So in the second triangle too, I will pick the first and the last, which is PR is equals to, then the last two, YZ over the last two, QR. Actually, I wanted to say that since the question we were given is to find the QR, since this, the two that, the one in the middle, we know XZ to be 6.
I tell you, say, I no dey like the way wey you dey do.
So
Leave am, make I do wetin I do. I tell you, say I go do am. Leave am. I dey do training here. I no dey hear word.
please mute yourself, mute yourself. So XZ is 6. You can see
I
that.
will
Then
just continue.
PR.
I will handle the situation. Continue your class.
Thank you, sir. Now PR, you can see PR. Line PR is 8. Then the one that involve the one we are looking for is QR. So automatically this one is not needed. Even if they are given, we don't need it now. So we now look at YZ. YZ is 7. That is what we mean by the ratio of the corresponding length. Okay, then QR is, we don't know it. That is the one they ask us to look for. So we write QR. So from here we cross multiply. And once we cross multiply, you know the necessary thing to do after the cross multiplication. When you cross multiply, 6 multiply QR. So we have 6QR equals to 7 multiply 8. 8 times 7. The reason why I did not write the answer in 56 is because it's going to be a bigger number, and by so doing, many of us may not know how to do that division. So I let it remain like that. So as it is here now, for QR to stand alone, I divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 6. Remember I said both sides. 6 divide 6, yeah. So from here 2 can go here 3 times, 2 can go in 8 4 times. Since nothing is common, so 4 times 7 will give me 28 over 3. That is my QR. That is QR. Okay, now the question 3 we were doing before, the question says in the diagram below, O, this side, A, B, you can see that small triangle is an enlargement, sorry, it's mixed up now, of O, A prime, B prime. Use the information to answer question 3, 4, 5. Now the question 3 says which point is the center of enlargement? Enlargement is the point that is common to the two shapes. The point that is common to them is this point. Okay, if you want to label the triangle now, you will say triangle AOB, triangle A prime, and B prime. So the center of enlargement is O. Okay, that is the center of enlargement. The next question. No, I moved to them. If prime B prime look from to here from B prime is how to cause A prime is most the by that two, so we have three. B prime, remember, is equal to B prime. So is prime. So three. Okay, so to O B prime, which is the O prime is 3, 2, which is 5. Because if B A prime, if A B is side, yes, that's
Hello, Mr. Maruf.
with
Sir, your voice is cracking. We
Hello,
can't
Mr.
hear you
Maruf.
well.
Your network. Your network. Check your network. We cannot hear you. Your voice is not.
it's not
Hello. You can log out and relog in, Mr. Maruf. Hello, Mr. Maruf.
okay. Yeah, you
Hello. People are out. Let's hold on for him. He has network issue. I will reach out to him now. Just hold on. I believe everybody can hear me, right?
Sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's hold on for him. Let me reach out to him. Just hold on. So we'll rejoin now. Just hold on. Eh,
Moderator, network here. How?
Just hold on. His network. We'll rejoin back. Just hold on.
Shut up. For
You
this
want to
phone
meet me?
is from
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
it's clear now.
So sorry for that. I don't know that you didn't hear. You were not. I was not audible.
All right, it's
Yes,
your
sir. Your line was
it's network.
breaking.
Okay.
You can
So I
continue.
was trying. Hello.
Continue, continue.
Sir, I think his line is breaking again.
Don't worry. I'm making up.
Can you
I'll make up for him now. If if
can
I
you
can able to
hear me?
join.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
So I can't hear you.
Hello,
Sir, we
Mr.
can't
Moru.
hear.
Don't worry. Just hold on.
Hello,
Your network.
I think his
hello,
network is
hello,
bad.
Mr. Moru,
Sir,
your network
hel-
is
hello.
is a bit
Sir?
Yes,
poor.
I can hear you.
Okay, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay. Okay.
Not to hear you.
Hello. Hello, Dam.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, okay. Now we want to go back to the. Okay. Can you see my screen? Hello?
Sir.
Line no.
Can you see
Oh,
my screen now? Can you see my screen?
busy one, come on, okay. No, the
No,
screen is
sir.
No.
not showing. It's not showing now.
No, sir.
It's not showing.
Yes, it's not showing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Are you using your router or
Yes, I am using it now.
so? Why is it so poor like this?
I don't know why the network is that bad now.
All right, Mr.
Okay.
Amos, maybe should I continue if it's not
Okay.
coming up or what?
I'm trying to share the screen now. But you can hear me clearly now, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes,
Yes.
the screen is
Yes,
coming
sir.
up gradually, but it has not shown.
Okay. Why is the network that bad? What of now, sir?
It's not. Can I call me Mr. Maruf?
Oh, okay,
Maybe
okay.
the time you're able to fix that.
Yeah, to save time. No, no problem, sir.
All right. Okay. Sorry for that, everybody. Can you all see my screen? I'm sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen?
No, sir.
Okay, it's coming up.
Yes.
Yes, it will show now. Can you see it now?
Mm.
Yes.
Mr. Morov, you can remove yours first. Let's see if this one will show. I've not.
Okay.
Okay, good. I have to see from my end here. Okay, good. I can see it. Where did it stop? I think it stopped on question four.
Question 4.
Question four. Okay.
Question 4.
I moved to question five, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, no, it's,
okay.
that's it.
So if AB is 2 centimeters, calculate the length of AB prime, A prime, then B prime. Okay, so we use the concept of similar shapes to solve this. Hello, can everybody hear me loud and clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, the first thing is now we're going to do is that
Yes,
we
sir.
find the ratio of corresponding size. The ratio of corresponding size. So AB corresponds to A prime, B prime. So we have 2. If we have 2, 2 divided by OB. That is, I'm saying, let me write the ratio of corresponding size first. That's going to be AB over OB is equals to A prime, A prime, B prime over OB prime. So that is AB is 2, while OB is 3, equals to AB, A prime, B prime is what we are looking for. A prime, B prime divided by OB prime. That is be 3 plus 2, that gives 5. So we can then have AB, A prime, B prime equals to 10. Then 3 here. Divide both side by 3. Divide both side by 3. By 3. So this cancels this. Then we have AB, A prime, B prime equals to 10 over 3. 10 over 3. That is option B. I hope that is clear. So that is that on that.
Sir, please, what number are you doing?
Question 5.
He has not done. He hasn't done number 4.
He has not done number 4. Okay. No problem. I've done
Yes.
number 5. Let me do number 4 now. Number 5 is OB is 3 and B prime is 2. Find the scale factor. So what is going to be the scale factor? OB, that is 3. Then BB prime is 2. So the scale factor will be 3 OB ratio OB prime. That's the scale factor. That's going to be 3 over 5.
It's not.
So the answer of this one is 3 over 5. Is that clear? Then we move to question 6. Which of the following numbers is not a perfect square? A perfect square is a number whose square roots will give you a whole number. If you find the square root of that number, it must give you a whole number. That's a perfect square. So 64, when you find the square root of 64, that gives 8. All right? Then square root of 81 gives 9. Square root of 100 is 10. Square root of 120. 120 is not a perfect square. You can't find the square root and it will not give you a whole number. Then square root of 121 is 11. So the answer therefore is what? Is D. Then question 7, we have to simplify square root of 144 divided by 3. So square root of 144 is 12 divided by 3. So 12
I
divided by
couldn't see your screen.
you can't see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, others, can you see my screen? I think it might be from your area. I can see from my end.
Yes, sir. We can see your screen.
Okay, okay. I think
Yeah.
check your network. Maybe if you can't see, just log out and relog in. All right, that should be your network. All right, let's move on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let's move on. So the answer to this one is 4 because the square root of 144 is 12. So that's 12 divided by 3 gives 4. Now, question 8. Write in figures 789,452 naira 63 kobo. Now, if you have this kind of question, you want to interpret it. My advice is this. Look at the way I'm going to do it. Because as simple as this question is, you can still miss it. All right? Now, so what we're going to do now is that we start from the first one, 789,000. That's the highest digit we have there. 789. We write that 789,000. Write it in figure. We go to the next one. 452. 452, we write it under 100. So this is under 100. This is under 1,000. All right. So 452 will be written here. 452. All right. 52 naira. Then 63 kobo. Then we have kobo. 00. Kobo will be written here. 63 kobo. 63 kobo. Then we add everything together. 63. Then 2, 5, 4, 9, 8, 7. If you do it this way, you hardly make mistake or you hardly miss it. So the answer here is option C. 789, 452.63. That's option C, this option here. I hope this is very clear. Okay, so move to the next one.
Yes, sir.
Given that ratio 7 to y is equal to ratio 21 to 6. You know, ratio, when we talk about ratio, we can write ratio as a fraction. So what we are going to do here, in order for us to find the value of y, is to write the ratios as fractions. So that means we're going to have 7 over y equals to 21 over 6. Now, before you proceed, I want to advise, the one that you can reduce to its lowest term, do that before you proceed. I think some people are, please kindly mute yourself. Now, I can see some of you, some people are saying nigger. I will remove some of you now from the group. You are not here to learn, so I'll start removing now. Abdullah H, him, I'll remove you. Abdul Hab, I'll remove you. Uh Abolurin, Abdullah, I will remove you if you don't stop. Senior man, I will remove you if you don't stop. So that's warning. So don't disturb my class. So you are here to learn. Please, you need to concentrate. I hope that is clear to everyone. All right. So we move to the next one. So as we have here now, we are still on question 9. So 3 can divide 6 and 21. 3 in 6 is 2. 3 in 21 is 7. So then we have 7 over y equals to 7 over 2. Now, let me quickly give you these shortcuts. When you have two fractions on both sides of equation, I mean single fraction. When you have single fraction on both sides of equation, you can divide the numerator. The numerator of the right hand side can divide the numerator of the left hand side, while the denominator of the left hand side can as well divide the denominator of the what right hand side. So in this case, it means that I can just say 7 will cancel 7. Then that means y is equal to 2. I hope this is very clear. So because you are solving objective, they are not going to see your workings. Even if you do this in exam in a theory question, you are still correct, because by the time you cross multiply here, so you're going to have 7y equals to 7 over 7 7 times 2, which is 14. So you divide both sides by 7, 7 cancels 7, y will still be equal to what? 2. I hope this is clear to each and every one of you. All right. So if that is clear to you, we move to the next question. But before I do that, I need to meet some of you here. Let me meet. Okay, good. All right, thank you, Odeshina. All right, we move to the next one. Question 10. Now, this question 10 is on proportion. As you can see, if 5 men can plant a wall, can paint a wall, sorry for that, can paint a wall in 3 hours, how many men will paint the same wall in 3 over 4 hours, working at the same rate? Now, if you look at this question, it's asking us 5 men can do a particular work for 3 hours. Now, the first you need to do here is how many hours will it take one man to do the job? And the question is how many men will paint the same wall in 3 over 4 hours? You can see 3 over 4 hours is not up to an hour. It's not up to what? An hour. So what we're going to do first is, since one man, let's calculate one man. One man is going to be the one that was done by 5 men in 3 hours. So one man will take 5 times 3. So that's going to be 15 hours. So one man will use 15 hours to do this work. Now we now have 3 over 4 hours. So if one man could use 15 hours, so how many people will now solve this one? We now do the same work 3 over 4 hours, working at the same rate. I think the question is this: how many hours will 5 men or 10 men take to do the same work? Let's say, for example, 10 men. That's another way of asking the question under this one. Before we come to this one, 10 men will take, that will be 15 divided by what? By 10. Are you with me? 15 divided by 10. So now we have 3.5 hours. That means this one is going to be 1.5 hours. So since we have one man will use 15 hours to do the work, now we have 3.5 hours. So how many men will take? We use 3 over 4 hours. That is the question. So that will be 15 divided by, who is that? 15 divided by 3 over 4. So that will give us 15 times 4 over 3. 3 here 1, 3 here what? 5. That's going to be 20. So which means 20 men will use this hour to 3 over 4 hours to do the same work. 20 men. You can see what I did. I divided the number of hours it will take one man to do it. Now we are looking for how many men will do the same work for 3 over 4 hours. So we are going to divide. That is that on that. We move to question 11. So this one is board mass on fractions. So you have to be very careful when you have this type of question. So what we are going to do is that we are going to solve the brackets separately. What you have inside the two brackets, we solve them separately, then we subtract. So that means we have 3 over 4. 2 over 3 plus 1 over 4. That will give us, when you use butterfly method, what do I mean by butterfly method? When you have addition of fractions. So butterfly method is that this will multiply this, and this will multiply this, this will multiply this. That is 2 times 8 is 8, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 times 1 is 3, then 3 times 4, that is 12. We close, that's what we have in this one, minus the other one, 1 over 5 plus 2 over 3. The same butterfly method is going to be 3 plus 10 over 15. So from here now we have 11 over 12 minus 13 over 15. So from here you can manage to find the LCM of 12 and 15. Find the LCM of 15. Let's do it here. 15 and 12. So 3 can divide, that is 4. 3 can divide, that is 5. Then let's use 4. That's 1, 5, 5, 1. So this is going to give us 20. 20 times 3, that gives 60. All right, 60. So 12 in 60, that is 5. 5 times 11, 55. Minus 15 in 60, that is 4. 4 times 13, that is 12, 52. So this will give us 53, 3 over 60. That will give us 1 over 20. That is option B here. Someone drop a message. Okay. Okay, please, I need to do something right away. Asia Suberu, I need to remove you. You're not here to. Okay, yeah, I've seen it. I'll kick you out. You're not here to play. Yeah, thank you. All right. Please, someone said I should send the link. I've sent the link. Just hold on, please. Just hold on, please. 1 minute, please. Just a minute. All right. We can continue now. We'll move to question 12. Question 12 is a simultaneous equation. So solve the simultaneous equations. We have 2x minus y equals to 4. Then x plus y equals to 5. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. So we can use elimination method and we can use substitution method. So elimination method will work well here because we have one of the variables that has coefficient of 1, which is the same in both equations. So in this case, when you now have minus y plus y, we want to make it to be 0. So what are we going to put between minus y and plus y? If you put minus between the two of them, I'm coming. Let me do this. We have minus y. We now have a box plus y. We want this to be equal to 0. If I should put minus here, so I will get minus y. Minus times plus will be minus y. So this will not be equal to 0. So, but how can I make it to be 0? If I should put plus, that means minus y plus y. Plus times plus is plus. That means minus y plus y equal to 0. Therefore, this will be equal to what? 0. So that means I'm going to add the equations. Add the equations. So add the equations. By adding the equations, I will eliminate y instantly. So that means it will be 2x plus x. That will be 3x. Then minus y plus y, that gives 0. All right. So equals to 4 plus 5, that is what? 9. So in that case, we divide both sides by 3, then x will then give us 3. So we find the value of 3. Now let me give you these shortcuts in exam. So you quickly go through your options and see if you have the one that has x equals to 3. So we only have one of them that has x equals to, instead of you to find the value of y, you just pick this one as your answer. Unless you have more than one that has x as 3, which means they are not expecting you to find the value of y. So you just use your discretion to say, okay, since it's only this one that x is equal to 3, then which means automatically y will be 2. Let's check that out, whether we are correct or wrong. So that means we're going to say 2x, we want to substitute minus y in any of the equations. I'm picking the first equation. So I'll put the value of x in this one. That's going to be 2 times 3 minus y equals to 4. So this will give me 6 minus y equals to 4. That means 6 minus 4 equals to what? Y. Therefore, y equals to 2. You can see that we are correct. Y equals to what? 2. So instead of you going through the stress of doing it again, since you have seen one of the answers and it's only that's the only one that has x equals to 3. So we can move on now. We are correct. Then question 13. Question 13, calculate the length x of the right angle triangle below. Hint. Good, you have been given hints. There's no for you to check your calculator or look for what figure table. That sine 39 degrees this, cos 39 degrees this, and tan 39 is equal to degrees this. Now we are looking for the value of x. Now, if you have this, the first thing you should do is to label the sides. The first thing, that should be the first thing. You label all the sides. Now, the side that is facing angle 90 degree is called hypotenuse. I will write H there. While the side that is facing the angle we are given is called the opposite. Up and with you. Then the other side will then be what? Adjacent. Now, in this case, we are looking for the opposite, and then we are looking for the opposite, and we are given adjacent. So in so ka toi, that's the second step. So ka toi. So which of the SOHCAHTOA has O and H? You will notice that it's only TOA that has O and H. All right. So in that case, so you're going to pick TOA. So that means we're going to use tan to solve this problem. So that's going to be tan 39 degrees equals opposite. Opposite is x all over adjacent, which is 3. Sorry, give me, let me see. Okay. Some people have started talking again. Okay. So here we then have tan 39. We have been given the value of tan 39 to be 0.8098. 0.8098 equals to x over 3. I hope I'm with you. So therefore we have x equals to 3 times 0.8098. So we then multiply here. So 3 multiplied by this. So this is 24. All right. 2, 27, that's 29. Then 2, 24, 4 here. Then 2 here. That is 2.4294. So, but what we have there, 2.43. 2.43. So that's going to be the answer. B is going to be the answer. So that's on that. So we move to question 14. I believe I'm not too fast, please. So you have access to the recording. Let me check if it's still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. So you have access to the recording at the end of the class. All right. So just calm down. I'm fast. Yeah, sorry for that. That's the way I speak sometimes. You understand? Someone said that I'm not fast. Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you. Okay, she just joined. Okay, no problem. All right. Thank you, Other. That's all right. Stop chatting, please. Nobody should chat again, please. Let's move on. So we go to question. Let's go to question 14. If the tangent of a right angle triangle is 0.75, then its third side is if the tangent of a right angle triangle. So what that means, you can see this one is just, they are saying it in words. So now I ask you, what is the third angle? The tangent, that is tan theta, is equal to 0.75. Then his third side is this correct? Okay, I think something is wrong with this question. Wait, let me see. Are we using to answer questions? Okay. The of the right angle is 0.7. Well, something is missing. There should be a diagram here, but I don't know. Mr. Maruf, are you still there? Mr. Maruf?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm with you, sir.
Okay. What happened to this question? I don't understand. Question 14.
We change 0.75 to fraction
Okay.
in its lowest term.
Okay.
So it gives us
I hope
numerator denominator.
I hope this question is not above their level. Okay, I can understand what you're saying.
It's from the past question.
It's from
It's
the
from the
past
past
question.
question.
Lagos B is here, right?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
what he's saying is that
Yes, they go.
I thought is this thing. There should be this thing there. Now, what this one is saying is that, in a right angle triangle, we have this. We have a right angle triangle. I can understand. That's another way of asking the question. So we have a right angle triangle. Let's assume that this is the theta here. All right. And we are talking about tangent. Tangent, which is TOA. So when we say tangent is TOA, that means tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. This is the hypotenuse. This is opposite. This is adjacent. All right. So that means they are telling us that O opposite 0.75, that's 75 over 100. Convert that to fraction first. So 5 can go here, that's 25. All right. 15 rather, sorry. 15. And 5 here is 20. 5 can go, that is 3, 4. 3 over 4. So that means 3 over 4. That means the opposite is 3, adjacent is 4. We are now looking for the hypotenuse. Opposite is 3, adjacent is 4. We are looking for the hypotenuse. So in this case, what we are going to do, we are going to use Pythagoras theorem to find the value of the third side. Now, in this case, hypotenuse squared equals to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So opposite in this case is 3. That will be 3 squared plus adjacent, which is 4 squared. So that means hypotenuse squared will be equals to 9 plus 16. And that gives us 25. So hypotenuse, then the square root of 25, that's equal to what? 5. The answer gives us 5. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear.
No, sir.
No. All right. Okay. Don't worry. I will explain again. I don't mind.
Sir, please, what do you mean by you use hypotenuse? You now use SOHCAHTOA.
Okay. Let me start all over again from the beginning. Thank you for the question. Just take. Let me erase everything we have here. Let me read the question. The question says, if the tangent of a right angle triangle is 0.75. This is what we call that. A right angle triangle is this way. This is the right angle here. Then let us know this is the angle we have, theta. This is the hypotenuse. This is the opposite. This is the adjacent. They are now telling us that the angle tan theta is equal to 0.75. So which means we have to have, let's change it to fraction. That will be 75 over 100. And when you divide it, 25 can go here, that is 3. 25 can go in on that is what? 4. Now it's 3 over 4. So what this means, don't forget, if we go back to toi, tan is toi. Toi. So that means we are saying tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. That means this 3 is opposite and the 4 is what? Adjacent. Then we now take it to the diagram here again. So where we have opposites is here, we put 3 there. Where we have adjacent is here, we put 4 here. But the question is then its short side is, that means we are looking for the hypotenuse. So it's like we are coming from SOHCAHTOA, we are moving to Pythagoras theorem. So the only thing we can use to find the hypotenuse here is to use Pythagoras theorem, because it's a right angle triangle. We know the opposite, we know the adjacent, then we can find the hypotenuse. I hope that is clear right now. So that's what led us to hypotenuse squared equals to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. And the opposite here is 3 squared plus adjacent here is what? 4 squared. I hope I'm making sense. So that will give us 9 plus 16, which will be 25. And square root of 25 will give us 5. That's how we got 5 as the answer. I hope I'm with you. Hello?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Uncle,
Sir,
it's going to be like 5 minutes late, I think, because I'm heading home from training. And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
home.
Okay,
Sorry.
let's move on. All right. Sorry for that. Question 15 now. Question 15. Let me erase this side. Let me erase this. So write 234.912 to the nearest whole number. To the nearest whole number. So after decimal points, we have decimals. The whole number we have is 234. The next digit after the decimal point is 9. And we have, when you are rounding up number, you need to consider two things. You check the digits after the number you want to stop. If the digit falls between 0 to 4, you round down. You round down. That means you are not going to add anything to the number. But if it is from 5 to 9, you round up. You round what? You round up. So in this case, we are going to round up, and that's going to give us 235. 235, that is the option here. I hope it's clear. Who is asking question? Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
All right, good. So we move to the next one.
yeah, yeah.
Question 16. So find the value of x if AC is 7, angle ACB is 43, and time 43 is this, and that. You find the value of x. The same thing here. You do the same thing. This is the opposite. I said that opposite, hypotenuse, and this is adjacent. We are looking for opposite, we are given adjacent. So that means in SOHCAHTOA, which of them has O and H? And that is this so. So which means we are going to use so. That means we have sine 43 degrees equals to x all over what? 7. And sine 43 from what we are given here is 0.68. 0.68 equals to x over 7. So we are just going to say x equals to 7 times 0.68. So that's 0.68, because I don't think they will allow you to use calculator in Lagos BEC, but no NECO, you will allow you to use calculator. So 7 times 8 is 56.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's, we have different examples. So 7 times 6, that is 42. 42 plus 5, 47. That's 4.76. 4.76 meters. That is A. Just prepare that you are not going to use calculator. All right. Because for them to have given you all these hints that sign this is this, they are saying that they are not expecting you to use calculator. All right. So that is what is happening there. Now it's already 8:30. I think we are going to stop here so that we can entertain question for just 30 minutes. And Mr. Maruf, are you still there?
Sir, please can you scroll down?
Yeah,
I need to
yes, sir. I
Okay.
am with you.
Okay, sir. I need to take water now. So, Mr. Maruf, over to you. Let's try if you can share your screen. Then before we move on to, so if you have question, just signify, raise your hand. I will allow you to talk. Uh, don't worry, don't be senior man. Don't say that. You are not going to fail because of calculator. No, no, no. What is there? Is it not pass? That's what you are doing now. You pass. Don't worry. So you can see that I've given you different hints on how you can solve questions with that calculator. So that shouldn't be a problem. All right, shouldn't be a problem. All right. All right. Okay, I can see one hand up. Mr. Morov, just okay. Your screen is coming up. I want your screen to come before I remove my own screen. Okay. Let me unshare my screen to allow you to. Was supposed to come up. So I've unshared my screen. Please stop sending messages again, please. That's okay. That's okay. Don't send anything again, please. All right. I can see only one hand up. One hand, please. The person that dropped. The person that dropped the hand. Whoever's okay, good. Is back. So don't type anything on the screen again. Don't type anything on the chat board again, please. That's the last warning. Let me see if I can. All right. So question. It's time for question, please. Ask question. I think we solved how many questions today? We solved 16 questions. So that's pretty good. Question, please. Okay, Fatia. Yes, you can ask your question. Zaina, I will remove you now. I can see
sir, please.
Zaina, Dira, Miyaz. I'm going to remove all of you now. I mean it. So you're not. I said you should stop chatting, and so by the time I remove you now, you know that I mean business. I'll kick you out one by one. Fatia, yes, you can go ahead, Fatia. Ask your question. I can see your hands up.
Um, sir, please can you like go back to the question so we can write
No, no,
what you said?
I've said that I'm not going to. I will send the link, the recordings of the video. So from the recording, you can write. All right. So if I should allow that,
Okay,
it will waste time. All right. So we don't want to waste time, please. I will send the immediately after this class. Once the class is over, I will upload it. I will send the link to the recording. All right. So any other person, if there is no
okay.
other question, that means we are going to end the class now. All right. We don't have any other question. We end the class. Memuna, yeah. Memuna, yes, talk. You can unmute yourself and talk. Memuna, to ask a question. Memuna, yes, you can. Okay, let me see. Just unmute yourself. I've allowed you to unmute yourself. Memuna, you can talk now.
Excuse me, sir. There's somebody pretending to be me and sending obligated chats. Can you remove the person?
I'm already removing the person.
Thank you, sir.
I'm removing the person. Don't worry. All right, sir. In the absence of no question, we are going to end the class here now.
So let's do simultaneous equation.
You should do that. It's part of what we did today. By the time you get the recording, then you see the simultaneous equation that we did there. Then tomorrow we might
All
see
right,
come up. We might see another simultaneous equation. All right.
all right, all right.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Sir, like, is this the end of the class for today?
Yes. Yes. That's the end of the class for today. We might extend the class beyond this time tomorrow. All right. Because
Okay, sir.
I have to stop now. Ahmad. Yes, you can talk now. You can talk now, Ahmad. You raised your hand. I might not allow some people to join the class tomorrow because of what they are sending. Yeah. This person that use this kind of this thing to join, this is not allowed there. We are here to learn, right? We're not here for play. Okay.
Hello.
Hello? Okay. Don't worry. I'm trying to remove this person that called himself Dick. Some of you, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand.